Baby sword.
Hi, I'm Invalid Ghost, and today we're gonna play The Sims 3. Well, actually, that's a lie. We're not gonna play The Sims 3. We're actually going to, introduce the characters of the next Let's Play, of a Sims 3 Let's Play that I've been planning to do since the Sims 2 series ended, a year or 2 years ago. I don't remember how long it's been. Probably just 1 year. I don't think it's been 2 years since it ended. That'd be crazy. Alright, anyway, so that's right, guys. You remember back when The Sims 2 ended? I bet none of you remember, but back a long time ago, episode 200, at the end of that episode was a trailer for The Sims 3 Let's Play that I planned to do. And then my computer died, and, well, a whole bunch of stuff happened. I was very busy, I couldn't do anything. Well, I finally, transferred the old Sims 3 backup onto this laptop, figured out how to how to make it work, installed the same mods, did a whole bunch of stuff. It took me, 3 hours to get this all figured out, because it kept crashing on me. It refused to play, and I was like, no, I'm not rebuilding everything all over again, because it took me months. I'm not doing that. I'm not suffering through that. I don't have that time anymore. It just would be impossible. The Sims 3 cannot happen if I can't get this save to load. And it finally loaded. It finally worked. I finally got back to messing around with this save that you guys have not seen yet, that was in the trailer footage all those months ago, or years, I don't really know how long it's been. Anyway, that's right, we're going to continue the Nick Taco series. Of course, this isn't really going to be about Nick anymore. No, he's old, and he's gonna die soon. Well, yeah, he's alive again. Okay, I should explain things a little bit better. We are going back in time a little bit, because as you know, the Sims 2 series with Nick Taco did end with Nick and his wife and all his friends dying, but we've gone back a little bit in time. They're not dead anymore. Nick's alive, his wife's alive, his neighbors are alive, everyone's alive again, and we're actually going to play as his children. All of his children. I suppose the real main characters are going to be Bean and Dell, which are technically the only actual children from both Nick and Vanyl, since Nick's other children include an alien daughter, which is only his kid, because the woman was an alien, I guess. And then we have 3 kids from Vanyl's side, but they're not part of Nick's bloodline, and then we also have an adopted child, which is from nobody's bloodline, but he's part of the family, of course. But yeah, technically I suppose I will be focusing on the twins a bit more, because not only were they the youngest children of the whole family, but they are also the only children who are both Nick and Vanyl's blood-related children. But anyway, none of that matters. We're gonna cycle through all of them. We're gonna cycle through all the children. And those are the Sims we'll be playing as. We'll be playing as Bean Taco, Del Taco, those are the twins. Cheese Taco, that's the alien I mentioned. And also the firstborn child of Nick. Anyway, not the oldest child in the group, but the oldest child that Nick had. This is so hard to explain. We got Vanyl Taco. He was the adopted son. And then we have the 3 triplets, which were from Vanyl's previous marriage. Rickon, Abby, and Eli. Taco. Or, wait, are they Taco? I think they're Taco. I don't think they were Taco before, though. Weren't they, like, January? I can't remember anything. I think I changed their last names to Taco in The Sims 3. I might change their last names later if I figure out a way to do that. I think I do have a way to do that. But anyway, we're gonna play through all those children. And there's gonna be like a bunch of people that you guys may have seen in the background in my Sims 2 Let's Play, such as Melanie and Chandler, the Vincents, Cole, everybody. All the people that Nick knew in the Sims 2 series and his children knew. Everyone is in this save. Literally everyone. We've got freaking just everybody, but I will get to them in future videos. Today we're just gonna talk about the Nick Taco family. I think. I don't know how this video is actually gonna be split up, and I don't know how much I'm gonna record today. But all you need to know is that these first few videos, or this one video, or however I'm going to do it, it's going to be introductions. We're going to do introductions first to introduce all the characters, just in case any of you have forgotten who the heck anyone is. That way, nobody has to watch the first series, you know? You don't have to spend a billion hours of your life watching those 200 episodes if you've never seen them, or going back and rewatching them if you don't remember something. Everything will be here, so you don't have to go back. It's all gonna be here. I mean, you can go back if you want, but it's optional. That's optional. I personally wouldn't go back. I think that 200-part series is very cringy, but you know, whatever. You do you. You do you. This series is gonna be cringy too, let's be honest, but it's gonna be a little less cringy, because I am in the present. But when I'm in the future, I'm gonna look back and think this was cringy too. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's just get into this game. We're going to start off with our main family here, the Taco family, where Nick and Vanyl, I almost said Vasile, that would have been really wrong. Vasile's the son. Nick and Vanyl live. As you can see, they're elders now. They were not elders in the trailer. I had everyone still kind of young because I didn't really know everyone's ages just yet, like what I would do for the gameplay just yet, so I kept them adults for that trailer. But they're elders now. And also, Bean and Dell, they were teenagers in that trailer, and now they've aged up to young adults. All of the children are adults or young adults. I did not make any of them elders, so don't worry, nobody's old. I know that timeline-wise, that probably doesn't make too much sense. The triplets should probably definitely be elders by now, and Nick and Vanyl should probably be dead because of how big the age gaps were. But, or at the very least, Vanyl should be dead, because she was a lot older than Nick. But I don't care, okay? Some crazy time warp stuff happened here. I don't know, maybe Sims just live a long time compared to humans. I don't care. Just imagine something where this world makes sense, because, this is the ages that we're going for. And this is the family we're going to be playing with first. We are going to be focusing very heavily on Bean and Dell. We will do multiple recording sessions with those two first, before even switching, mainly because I want to ease into this playthrough, and I thought it would be fitting to have these two be the next main Sims, though we will, again, switch through all the children. Anyway, that's right, the Taco household is back, baby, and it's, well, just about the same, really. Nick's life is over with, now it's time to see what his kids are all about. Tiny House Tim, built with love, Nick. So yeah, everything is as close to The Sims 2 as I could get it, alright? Tiny House Tim, it was always called that. The house itself is very similar to the house in Sims 2. It's got a few differences, but it's pretty much the same house. Even the layout of this neighborhood is pretty similar to the neighborhood I had in The Sims 2. It's a little bit different. But I tried to keep it the same. As samey as I could. Anyway, I gotta switch this household because I'm not even in this household right now. I was messing with some other Sims, and aging them. Because I still have, like, a lot of people to age up into elders. There's some people in here that are too young. Who is that? Oh, that's Ryan the Pessy, or whatever, however you pronounce his last name. That's the guy who was exercising on my front lawn. He needs to be an elder. I was just telling you guys about how I needed to age up everybody. He's one of them. He actually has a twin brother, named, I forget what, and I can't remember which one was the guy that was exercising on my front lawn back in the first series, the Sims 2 series. But one of them was a long time ago, and another one of them stole my newspaper, I think. Or maybe it was the same guy. Anyway, let's try to find our Sims. Everyone's invisible right now. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start off with Nick. So let's look at Nick. Nick is right here. I didn't change his outfit, and I probably should have, but oh well. He just aged up into an elder, and I kind of forgot to make him look more like Nick with the clothing choices, but whatever, I can do that later. Also, Vanille's the same way. I need to fix her too. But, this is Nick Taco, the man who started it all. The father of the whole series. He's a little stir-crazy, but that's alright, it's fine. Anyway, we're gonna go through everybody's traits and just who they are, what they mean to this playthrough, if we're going to play as them, and anything that I have left out will be on screen in their text color. Their text color being the color that they would quote-unquote speak as back in The Sims 2. You know, my Sims would talk to each other. It was a lot to edit, and sometimes I didn't do it because I hated it, and it was very annoying. And I'll be honest, in this series, we're probably not going to have much talking going on because I just don't want to do... I don't want to edit. I don't want to edit. I don't have time, and I just don't want to. Sounds like a lot of work. I mean, they might talk sometimes, but it'll be rare. It'll be more rare than it was in The Sims 2. But anyway, Nick, since he didn't even speak ever in the Sims 2 series, he will have my text, which is purple, so, yeah. If I forget anything, or leave anything out, or have anything extra to add, that is. Otherwise, there will be no text on the screen. Anyway, Nick's traits are as follows. He's a genius, he's a lucky Sim, he's socially awkward, he's easily impressed, and he's a bookworm, and he's also neat. Yeah, he got an extra, trait because of the university. He went to university. I went through university with Nick just to get him a degree, just because that's what he did in The Sims 2, and I wanted this Nick to be as similar to that Nick as possible. I did a lot of work for all of this. A lot of gameplay, a lot of cheating, a lot of everything. As you can see, there's even photos, like, on the wall of him younger with his 2 children. That's Bean and Dell. That's Darjan. Darjan's dead, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the pets. Don't you worry about it, but I did have Darjan and Ariel. They're no longer here. They're dead, but, yeah, anyway. These are his friends. I don't know why he's friends with his broom. That's kind of weird. Anyway, oh, yeah, we'll get to Melanie. Anyway, career, he is a retired world-renowned surgeon, which is exactly what he was in The Sims 2. He was a doctor. I don't remember if it was also a world-renowned surgeon, but he was in the medical field then, and he was in the medical field here. I got him to level 10. It took a frickin' long time since you can't cheat that, but whatever. These are his skills. We don't really care about them. This is his inventory. We don't really care about it. This is his opportunities. We don't really care about any of that. These are his lifetime happiness points. He's got Speedy Cleaner, Steel Bladder, and Hardly Hungry. This was just because I got really annoyed with having to take care of him. So I just made him a little invincible. And his needs are doing pretty good because I did cheat up the needs recently. Because we're going to be playing as his children soon, and I wanted to make sure they were in good condition when we start playing as them, so that I don't have to start the game taking care of their needs, because I think that would suck. Anyway, this is Nick. This is his huge, giant family. We got Cheese, Vasile, Bean, Dell, and on Vanille's side we got the triplets, Abby, Rickon, and Eli. We will go through all of them and their traits when we get to their houses, because they don't live here, obviously, except for Bean and Dell. They still live here. Vanyl is right here. Let's go on to her. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why, but Nick cheated on Vanyl, and they're not even are they married still, or are they not married? I tried to fix their marriage so many times. Okay, yeah, they're married right now. I don't know why, but I turned on story progression, which is now off, but back when it was on, Nick cheated on Vanyl with someone, I don't even know who, and they got a divorce, so I turned off story progression because I was like, that's not what happened, and that shouldn't have happened, but whatever, it doesn't matter. It kind of matters, it's kind of annoying, but oh well. Also, a lot of people have, like, puppies now because of story progression being on, and a lot of people have degrees as well, which is just annoying. It was very irritating, so I just turned off story progression before it could F with more of my Sims. But anyway, Vanyl is neat, family-oriented, bookworm, grumpy, and friendly. She is the mother of all of the children we're going to be playing as, pretty much. And she looks very grumpy here. I don't know why. She just looks angry. But usually Vanyl looks pretty nice and sweet. Not like this at all. I don't know what happened to her. I gotta fix her. She is a principal. I've been trying to get her to level 10. She isn't there yet, but once she gets there, I'm gonna have her retire. Because that's how she was in The Sims 2. She got to the top of the education career. These are her skills. She needs one more charisma point. These are her inventory. We don't care about that. Her career stuff, her traits and stuff, and her needs. Okay. Next up, the more important people. Well, actually, I guess we should start with the animals before we get to Bean and Dell, who are the main characters. Okay, real quick. This is Layla, one of our cats, who's still alive somehow. Should probably be... Oh, she is an elder. Okay, good. Lazy, friendly Peggy. Then we got Eric. This is Dell's dog. We will be taking him with us when we move out of this house because he's Dell's dog. We have... Oh, and also his traits are hyper neat and loyal. We have Kiko. I don't know why Kiko's a ghost. I don't remember what happened here. She died. I don't know why she's a part of our family as a ghost, but whatever. She's a genius, neat, and loyal. Then we got Tucker, who is the Chihuahua, I think, that we adopted. Believe it or not, this is a Chihuahua. Anyway, aggressive, destructive, and lazy. And last but not least, we have Light, who is right here. And looks kind of like Layla, and I would not be offended if you got them confused with each other. Outside, we have Ariel and Darjan. Darjan's right here. Ariel's right here. They are together in the flower garden that we had set up in The Sims 2 back when Ariel did die. And I don't remember if Darjan died in that series, but I'm sure he did. I'm sure all the pets died. Anyway, this house, by the way, looks exactly the same as it did in Sims 2. Well, I tried to get it to look exactly the same anyway. You'll notice a few differences, like this fish bowl, for example. It's a bowl and not the giant tank, because we don't have giant tanks in The Sims 3 for some reason. Anyway, Rickon has his drum set out here still, even though he no longer lives here. We got a speaker for him, a computer for him. Eli's room still has the easel on the balcony. And then Abby's room still looks like Abby's room. Abby lucked out. She didn't have it. Oh, she did have a balcony. Okay, she still has a telescope. Good for her. Okay, and upstairs we have the butler room, which became Vasil's room later. And we never really decorated it. Poor Vasil never really got his own room. Now that I think about it. Poor Vasil. Anyway, we got a movie theater area, which we never use. Upstairs we got Cheese's room and bathroom, and Dell and Bean. Oh my god. Dell and Bean's room. And their bathroom. And it's still decorated like it's a children's room, because I never really gave them an upgrade, I don't think. Or maybe I did, but I don't remember. But there's some cute little pictures in here. Oh yeah, they had imaginary friends as well. We'll meet them, possibly. I think it's Blue Bear and Teddy? Yeah. Anyway, there's Bean playing with one of his imaginary friends, I think. No pictures in here, and also no bird in the bird cage. But yeah, that's the house, in case you wanted to see it. This is downstairs real quick. We got a picture on the wall there. You know, things are very similar to how they were in The Sims 2. I tried to make it look exactly like the house. back then, as crazy as it was. We got some nice pictures on the wall. I don't know what happened to this one. Let me try to fix that. There we go. We got some nice pictures on the wall of the family, Ariel, and Cheese and Vasile playing chess. We got a picture of Nick by the front door. I don't know why. Over here we've got some more animals. We got Darjan, Ariel, Nick and Vanyl. I don't know who Vanyl's holding. That might be Kiko as a puppy. Yeah, I know Kiko's like a red demon dog right now, but she actually was a golden retriever, I think, or a Labrador or something. I don't know, she was yellow and cute looking. Now she just looks like a demon. I don't know what happened. I don't know why she's red. Oh, hey, Ariel. Ariel's also red, apparently. I don't know oh, maybe it's because of how they died? But didn't they die of old age? Why would they be red? Wouldn't they be white? I don't know. Anyway, let's look at Bean. This is Bean Taco. He is the boy twin. I can't remember if he's the older twin or the younger twin. I think he's the younger twin. I think Dell was born first, which is why I made her the main character. The main character out of the twins. That's why she has the dog. Like, Nick had a dog, so she gets a dog. But we care about Bean too. He's here. I gave him glasses. He did not originally have glasses back in The Sims 2. I decided to give him glasses because it differentiates him a little bit from Nick. He aged up with Nick's same haircut, and I debated on letting him have it, and I was like, no, he looks too much like Nick. So I let him keep this haircut, which he had in The Sims 2. Or at least he had a similar one to this one in The Sims 2. And then we have Dell over here, who is looking, I think, similar to how she did in The Sims 2. I don't even remember. It's been so long since I played The Sims 2, and it's been so long since I created these characters and did stuff with them. I don't remember anything about this save file, to be honest, but this is Dell. I forgot to go through Bean's traits. Look at me already skipping over Bean. Poor Bean. Also, you'll notice he has a lot of dinosaur shirts. He likes dinosaurs. I've decided that's his thing. I don't know if it was ever his thing, but it's his thing now. But anyway, these are his traits. He's absent-minded, good, excitable, easily impressed, and friendly, and his lifetime want, or his lifetime wish, or whatever, is to become an international super spy, because I thought that'd be fun. He did have the option to want to become a world-renowned surgeon like his father, and I was like, that's tempting, but I think I want to do something different. So I decided to give him the International Super Spy, which is one of his options. I mean, you can choose any lifetime want for your sim, but they give you like 5 options that you can pick from that kind of suit his personality, and I picked from them. Anyway, here's Del Taco. Del Taco is the female twin. She's the older of the two. Actually, these two used to have swapped names. I named her Bean and him Del, and then I decided I didn't like that, so I swapped them around, and so that made the naming even that much harder to keep everyone straight. But, anyway, Del is dressed pretty plainly. She likes dark clothing. She is brave, a loner, brooding, disciplined, and ambitious. So, very much the opposite of Bean. Bean is a little ball of sunshine, and Del is a rain cloud. So, yeah, I think we'll have fun with these two. I think they'll be fun to play around with. Like I said, she will be the one having Eric with her. Eric is already like halfway to being an elder, but don't worry, our aging is turned off, and I don't plan to turn it on ever. I will age up people manually when I feel it's their time to age up. So yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway, these two are the Sims we're going to be playing as. They are both unemployed right now. Del has a level 8 skill in logic. For some reason, I guess she was just playing with chess or something and I didn't stop her. Bean doesn't have anything. Which is what Del was supposed to have, but oh well, whatever. Anyway, they don't have any careers, any adventures, any of this stuff. Nothing. They got nothing. Nothing at all. I plan to put them both into university, and that's what we will do first. We will play in university with these two. and get them each a degree. I don't really know what degrees they will get, whatever fits them, I guess. Bean will probably be easier because he wants to become a super spy. Dell's gonna be a bit harder to pick a major for because she wants to be a martial arts master, which has nothing to do with a job, but whatever, it's fine. Anyway, yeah, she wants to be a martial arts master. That's basically doing a lot of trips to Simla, which is kind of like the Sim version of China, and she wants to beat everyone up over there and become a grandmaster in martial arts. So yeah, I don't know why I decided that for her, but it sounded like the most interesting out of the picks I had, and I really didn't feel like scrolling through a big long list of lifetime wants, so yeah. That's this household. So on to the next one. I don't know if I'm gonna cut here or if I'm just gonna keep on going. Depends on how I feel, I guess, but yeah, we're gonna go on to the next house.